Hey everybody, it's Creepy Calvin here, and guess what? This weekend was epic. I freaking found some badass stuff for cheap, super dirt cheap, almost free. I'll get to those. They're over here. They take up too much space, but I'll show you in a little bit. So I did a bunch of yard sales, went to the Goodwill, and I did one trip to the Dollar Tree, but I really haven't been able to go. I'm gonna start with the stuff that I just got. So start with the movies. Okay, I picked up these at the Dollar Tree. Sushi Girl on Blu-ray. Never picked it up. Saw it, so I got it. Ip Man Season 1 on Blu-ray. Lifeform. It's a wild eye flick. Monster Family. This is a really cute family movie. My girls love it, so I had gotten it for them. Voodoo Apocalypse. It looks funny, so I picked it up. And The Sonata. This one was actually a really, really good movie. The ending was just too rushed, and they had used some CGI, and it just ruined it. But if you do see it, definitely pick it up for $1. It's worth the watch. Beautiful cinematography, and it was just going so well until the last 5 to 10 minutes of the movie. But I really did enjoy it. I still enjoyed it. It's just the ending was rushed. And then I guess I only picked up one thing at Goodwill. Wormwood. And then I went to a couple yard sales. I found some 4K movies for $1. This is probably the only cool one I got. Jason Bourne Steelbook in 4K for $1. Crazy. And then that same place had another Steelbook, but the movie was not in it. The Conjuring. So I pretty much got this one for free since I picked up some other movies. I have the one with the 3D slip, but I'm contemplating if I'm going to move this one to the Steelbook because I really do like how Annabelle looks right there. Picked up this one, Mortal Kombat The Complete Collection, but if you look closely, who's that guy right there? In the back, Fred Krueger, and it is voiced by Robert Englund, even though he looks like the remake Freddy. You can actually play as him in the video game. Pretty cool. So I picked that one up. And then I went to some other yard sales. I got this huge jug of fall juice, still like pretty much full. Paid $1 for that. Oh, and I found this at Goodwill. This little pail. It has this Frankenstein guy in it. I don't know anything about this Frankenstein guy. He's kind of cute looking. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. But this pail is pretty cool looking. Not just any little pail. It does have a cool design in the back. And it does have lettering. It says AJ Renzi. And the number 650 on it. I don't know. Apparently they make vintage ones, or there are vintage jack-o'-lanterns like this. I don't know if this one is still vintage, but it just stood out, so I picked it up. But that guy, he came with it, so I think I paid like $2 for the pail and the Frankenstein from Goodwill. All right, now here's the big one. Went down like this part of the neighborhood that's kind of like off to the side. And we found some yard sales, and we pulled up, and I'm like, holy smokes, a lot of Halloween stuff. So I'm gonna show you what I picked up. I picked up this cool, spooky, web looking, that holds the forks, spoons, knives, napkins. Like I said, I do have a lot of Halloween parties. This would be really cool to have. And then I picked up this Pennywise floor mat. And you can tell it has, it is used. But I paid like $1 for it, and so I'm probably just gonna throw it in my shed. I couldn't pass it up. It looks too cool. This is the stuff that I got from this same yard sale. Let's start. They're all from Spirit. Picked up this guy. You throw the little beanbag and in the clown's mouth, and he talks and says stuff. Pretty cool. Then I picked up this sitting scare clown.
Surprise!
I made sure they all worked. You can just tell, you know, they had the box, they were nicely put away, nicely taped, so they were taken care of. I'll show you some on Instagram. This is so cool looking. And look at the price, if you can see it right here. $100 for this one. Wave and Wally. I wanted this one 2 years, I want to say 2 years back, or did it come out last year? I don't remember. I know when he came out, he looked real simple, but when you see him at night with the eyes on, with his eyes glowing red or orange, it looks pretty creepy. Hence, creepy clowns. Hence, creepy clowns.
I promise we will give you some new memories you will never forget.
So I think Wave and Wally was the year before, and then this one came out this last season. Wanted it so bad. I saw people selling it pretty cheap, but then I picked up Crouchy and something else. Couldn't get him. Got him here on Saturday. You wouldn't believe how much I paid.
Where'd everyone go? I can't see. I can't see. Because I had my eyes closed.
So I saw all these animatronics, and I talked to the guy, and I was like, how much for them? And he was like, some are 10, some are 15, but the Peekaboo Clown's 20. And I'm like, okay, so how much for everything, you know? And he was just like, for all of them, just like $50. I'm like, what the heck? I paid the guy, bought them all, put them in the Escalade, and I was a happy camper the rest of that day. I was like, okay, we can go home now. They're, you know, taped up nicely. You can tell they were only used like one time last year. And yeah, so thanks for watching my video. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you later.